On May 6th, 2020, Richard Rohr wrote the following in his daily devotional. He entitled it, "The Foundation of Community." A divine foundation of relationship is what all religion, spirituality, and perhaps even politics is aiming for. The Trinity offers us this precise gift, a grounded connection with God, self, others, and the world. This ancient doctrine dared to affirm that God is relationship itself. The way of Jesus, therefore, is an invitation to a way of living, loving, and relating on earth as it is in God. We are intrinsically like the Trinity, living in absolute relatedness. While we may not always recognize it, we are all together in a web of mutual interdependence. And when we recognize it on a spiritual level, we call it love. The 12th century mystic Richard of St. Victor, 1123 to 1173, wrote about the Trinity as a mutual, loving companionship of friends, a community, if you will. In my book, The Divine Dance, I summarize some of his thinking. For God to be good, God can be one. For God to be loving, God has to be two, because love is always a relationship. But for God to share excellent joy and delight, God has to be three, because supreme happiness is when two persons share their common delight in a third something together. All we need to do is witness a couple after the birth of their new baby, and we know this is true. The people I have loved with great abandon and freedom were not just the people who loved me, but people who loved what I loved. People who cared about community, the gospel, the poor, justice, honesty. This is where the flow was easy, natural, and life-giving. Two people excited about the same things are the beginning of almost everything new, creative, and risky in our world. Surely this is what Jesus meant by his first and most basic definition of church, as two or three gathered.